And we're back. Got quite an update to show you, huh, Simon? Been working hard out here. Are they ready for the update? Are both of our viewers ready for what's about to happen? Drum roll, drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. The paint job is done. Paint job's done. We got that whole front end put back together. And I think she's looking pretty good. It's definitely not perfect. There's a few runs, if you look real close, there's a few imperfections around, but for the most part it's looking pretty good. The blue tape peeled off really well, left a good edge for this the aluminum border. I think that looks really good. When I zipped this front piece on, left it's a close fit here. When you get this rail on, it's a pretty close fit, so it's never going to line up. This thing's 50 years old, so you can see there's a little bit showing still, but take the adjustment tool, aka hammer, and since this is all pretty flexible aluminum, just hammer it in and it'll kind of mold around where it needs to go. And so I'm going to do a little bit more of that up in this area. Trying to get a little bit more snug. I think that's looking pretty good. This area here where I had to put Bondo, where they had the latch, basically they lost the key, and rather than paying the $30 to get a new key made, they paid $30 to get a padlock assembly and zip it into the side of the trailer, which sucks because I had to Bondo that and fix all the holes. But it came out looking pretty good, I think. The edge looks good. This polished aluminum's looking good. Today I'm going to put on the lights, and I'm waiting to put the windows on because I need the little rubber seals that go on the insides of those windows. There's some that go on the sides, top and bottom, that are coming in the mail this week. So I'm going to wait to do that. I'll put the seals in, then clean the glass, put the glass in, and then put the windows in. And you got this little door latch holder thing right here coming in the mail as well. The big front and rear windows I could put in, but I'm kind of debating whether I should do that right now because I need to replace the wood. See, like right here, the bottom piece of wood and probably the sides as well need to be replaced, and so when I replace those I gotta take the windows out, and since they're already out I should do it now, but I only got like 2 weeks left and I'm really tired of taking the tarp on and off with it. Same over here. I gotta replace that whole bottom piece of wood. I just don't know if I have time to do it, but I gotta get going. In order to keep from putting the tarp on and off every day, I gotta get the windows on, and everything else is pretty well sealed up. I got the lights ready to go here. I got new lenses, and these are the original ones. I didn't think I would be, for the marker lights, I didn't think I'd be able to polish them up, but holy cow, they came out really, really good. Tail lights slash brake lights, looking pretty good. And yeah, these are the mounts for those marker lights. Had to get a piece of cork gasket basically, because the lens goes through here and then sits down, so it's got to make a seal in there so that it doesn't leak inside the assembly. So I got to roll a cork and cut those out, and then today I'm going to start putting this all back together. I got new light bulbs for it, all these little assemblies for the lights. I'm going to clean them out with baking soda, make sure and get all the oxidation off of there, and should be good to go. I had to get all new screws for the for all these trim, but nice new stainless steel screws. I had to get about 400 of them. And a little trick that I learned from an old boss back in high school named Paul. A lot of these screws, they go in, but then they don't like cinch down in there. And so to make them tight beforehand, let's see if I got them out here. I do. Give you a demonstration. You take wooden toothpicks, and what you do before you try putting screws in these holes, you take these wooden toothpicks and you shove them in the hole. Stick your wood in the hole and then snap them off in there, and that basically creates more filler for the screws to grip onto. So you push them in and then snap it off, and then you've got a little bit of extra wood in there for the screw to grip onto, so it makes it a little bit tighter when you cinch them in. So I've gone around, I did that for the rail, and I basically have to do that for all of these holes. Go around and put in little bits of toothpick filler. I'm not going to do that for the lights because those aren't actually gripping into wood, they're just gripping into the aluminum skin, and that's how it makes a good ground. So I'm probably going to take a wire brush and scrub the little bits of paint off these holes, because in order to make a good ground, it needs to the screws need to be on bare metal. There's the power, and then the ground is the screw getting attached to the skin. So I'm going to take a little wire brush and scrub the paint off those areas. I need to get the wheels sandblasted at some point, so I'm going to paint those turquoise as well. But yeah, the blue tape peeled off really well. Made a good edge on all these areas. Pretty satisfied with all of this. I think she's looking good. So yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna be doing lights today. Maybe a little bit of clear coat on that. Especially the bare aluminum needs a clear coat on it because it's easily corroded with water drippings and fingerprints and things like that. So yeah, going pretty good. And that's our update. What do you think, Simon? Happy with it? He's pretty satisfied with just about anything. Alrighty, catch you later.